What happens to your body, both the good and the bad, when you drink more than 2 cups of coffee per day? Drinking 2 cups of coffee per day helps many people feel more focused and awake. That's because caffeine arouses the central nervous system by stimulating the release of dopamine and other neurotransmitters, and by blocking the absorption of adenosine, which induces sleep. Research corroborates the common belief that a morning cup of java will give you a jolt. Given the expectation that coffee increases alertness and enhances psychomotor functioning, many people seek coffee to counteract fatigue, stay alert by warding off sleepiness, increase cognitive performance, and increase work efficiency. A 2021 study published in Nature journal, the study concludes that drinking coffee does indeed enhance neurocognitive function by reorganizing the brain's neural networks. For most healthy adults, caffeine is safe in moderation. However, it's important to be aware of how much you are consuming and ideally limit yourself to 400 mg per day, or no more than 4 cups. This is enough to give you the benefits of caffeine without putting your health at risk. However, some people will experience negative side effects before reaching 400 mg, and if this happens to you, it's time to cut back or stop altogether. In particular, people experience a feeling of agitation after too much coffee. A small amount of caffeine can help you feel more alert and improve your focus, but too much can have the opposite effect. You may start to feel jittery, anxious, or even experience headaches. Many people can drink more than 2 cups of coffee without incident. However, it's important to know your limits and make sure you are getting the right amount of caffeine to give you the benefits without any of the downsides. Consuming too much coffee can cause your heart rate to increase, which can be dangerous if you have a heart condition. Similarly, it can raise your blood pressure, which is also considered a cardiovascular risk factor. However, experts from Harvard Health Publishing note that as long as you drink fewer than 5 cups daily and are in good health, your coffee intake may actually be protective against cardiovascular disease. In particular, the American College of Cardiology suggests that drinking 2 to 3 cups of coffee each day is associated with the lowest risk of arrhythmias, blockages in the heart's arteries, stroke, or heart failure, regardless of whether they had ground or instant coffee. Coffee is rich in antioxidants, which can help protect the body from oxidative stress and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and certain types of cancer. In fact, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine, drinking dark roast coffee has been shown to decrease breakage in DNA strands, which occur naturally but can lead to cancer or tumors if not repaired by your cells. Coffee also has its drawbacks. Drinking large amounts of coffee, especially on an empty stomach, can increase the risk of acid reflux and gastrointestinal discomfort due to its acidity and stimulation of gastric acid production. Add milk into the mix and you may notice your symptoms worsen due to the combination of acidity and fat. Trying low-acid coffee may help counteract these unpleasant side effects while still allowing you to enjoy your daily brew. According to the Sleep Foundation, caffeine consumption can make you fall asleep later, sleep less hours overall, and make your sleep feel less satisfying. This may be especially true if you are sensitive to the effects of caffeine or if you drink coffee in the afternoon or evening. It's important to note that caffeine may affect your levels of alertness for longer than you realize. The Sleep Foundation notes that you may continue to feel its effects for 5 hours after finishing your beverage or longer. Drinking more than 2 cups of coffee, either caffeinated and decaffeinated, may also reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. That's because coffee contains polyphenols, a type of antioxidant that is widely believed to help prevent inflammatory illnesses such as type 2 diabetes. In addition to the polyphenols, coffee contains the minerals magnesium and chromium. Greater magnesium intake has been linked with lower rates of type 2 diabetes. The blend of these nutrients can be helpful for improving insulin sensitivity, which may help to offset the opposite effects of caffeine.